process going on. But mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Two Oceans Marathon offices for a very special announcement. My name is Sean Falconer. I'm your host for this presentation. Joined me at the moment are Deborah Barnes, the race director for the Two Oceans Marathon, and Jonathan Stein, the head of business for Total Sports. Without further ado, we're going to do the big announcement. Deborah, over to you.
Dignitaries, special guests, online viewers, and our loyal Two Oceans Marathon community. It is my honor today to announce, as we prepare to host our 51st Two Oceans Marathon, that the Two Oceans Marathon has a new sponsor, retail sports clothing brand Total Sports. As we enter this exciting new chapter, our much-loved event will now be known as the Total Sports Two Oceans Marathon. We are indeed excited to be signing our world-class, globally iconic event in partnership with Total Sports. We want to thank Total Sports for backing us, despite the current economic climate, and wish to assure them that when it comes to connecting with runners, they're in the right place. Absolutely. Today, as the organization, we stand tall and proud and look forward to collaborating and building this partnership well into the future. So everyone, once again, we welcome Total Sports Two Oceans Marathon.
And with that, we are now going to do the big unveiling. So if you'll cast your eye to the back here, we've got the big unveil. Join again. So, of course, with such a big announcement, it is always good news for any event to sign a new sponsor. And without further ado, then, I need to get a few words from our two dignitaries here. First up, Deborah, you must be very, very excited to be able to make this announcement today.
We're beyond excited and truly honored that a brand like Total Sports has put their faith in us and their money behind us. We believe that there's such a great alignment between the two brands. Total Sports, as an iconic sports brand in the country, nationally, is very runner-centric, and so are we. So the alignment is there, and we look forward to doing much more for the runners with this new partnership. And we're wanting to grow this partnership and also make sure that the runners themselves feel the benefit of this partnership.
Absolutely. It very much is all about the runners. So, Jonathan, the big question we all would like to ask then is what drew Total Sports to the Two Oceans Marathon?
Sean, the Two Oceans Marathon is a much-loved event, and I mean, it's the highlight on the running calendars for all South Africans. I think our sponsorship here really dovetails the Total Sports belief and our motto that we want to open running to all South Africans, no matter the goal, the distance, or the motivation. We believe through our partnership here, we can help rebuild this race to its former great status.
That is lovely news to hear. For many people that have been part of the Two Oceans journey, it's been 50 years of actual running. We're now moving into the second half century of the race. So thank you very much to Deborah and Jonathan for joining me for this first portion of the presentation. We're going to take a short break, and for those of you viewing, stick with us. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, folks. Glad you're still with us here for this big announcement by the Two Oceans Marathon, the new sponsorship by Total Sports, and thus it becomes the Total Sports Two Oceans Marathon. I'm now joined in studio by two more dignitaries who we're going to be asking a few questions to. First of all, directly to my left, I've got William Swartboy, who is the Two Oceans Marathon chairperson of the board, and of course Keith Temmers. I introduced him a little bit earlier. Two Oceans Marathon board member, vice president of, board member of Western Province Athletics, and also serves on the ASA Ultra Distance Committee. Gents, a big day for the Two Oceans Marathon. So of course I'd like to know, William, what does the sponsorship mean for the Two Oceans Marathon?
Well, sure, it means a lot to us as Two Oceans Marathon. We have a trusted brand. Two Oceans is all about the runner's experience. How do we build trust? How do we build a community? How do we get our role players back? And it's important for us that we have this great sponsor that is supporting us. And it's important for us that we understand all that. And so we want to bring that runner's experience back. It's always, what does the runner want? How do we bring that back? And so we are privileged, and it's really great that we can have Total Sports on board with us.
Indeed. I think it's brilliant that any race in the current economic climes can announce a new sponsorship. So again, from my side as a runner, thanks to Total Sports. Keith, my question for you, sir. What resonance does this sponsorship hold for the great sport of road running in this province, Western Province?
Thank you, Sean. The sport of road running, especially in Cape Town, has been around for a long time. Two Oceans celebrated 50 years just the other day. And so, yes, we're pretty mature out here. Total Sports is just so fantastic. I mean, we've been, we know Total Sports forever. We all are aware of Total Sports, the brand. And so what is happening here right now, this collaboration is going to be absolutely fantastic. Our runners and the heroes out there, the mothers that exit the kitchen and become marathoners, become heroes, they will be so happy about this. It's going to be fantastic, Sean. Thank you very much.
Thank you, William and Keith. So, folks, it was short and sweet. We wanted to just give you the good news today with the big unveiling of the new sponsorship. Once again, welcome to Total Sports coming on board with the Two Oceans Marathon, and of course now known as the Total Sports Two Oceans Marathon. Of course, entries opened at the end of last week. You would have seen that announced in the media as well. If you haven't entered yet, get those fingers onto the keyboard, get your fingers in on the Two Oceans Marathon website. Keep in mind, all entries go into the ballot system, and the draw will take place on the 21st, with the entries closing on the 20th. So you only have a few more days. Folks, the Two Oceans Marathon is back. It's going to be bigger and better than ever, and we are looking forward to hosting you here on Easter weekend, 16, 17 April. Also, keep in mind that the Ultra Marathon will be taking place on Sunday the 17th, with the Half Marathon on Saturday the 16th. And that wraps up the show for today. Once again, welcome Total Sports. Thank you very much to all the Two Oceans Marathon team, and we'll see you at the Two Oceans Marathon on Easter weekend.